Hello everyone, it's the FireOshawat04 here, and before I start, you might be wondering why I'm using a text-to-speech voice. If you have read the recent community post, then that's the reason why I'm using this voice instead. Hopefully this won't last long. Anyway, today I'm going to ramble on about shit nobody cares about. So you might remember the series previously featured on this channel, called No Name Character Elimination, abbreviated as NNCE. It originally started in 2017 on my main channel, and the original intention is that it would poke fun at cliches commonly found in other character eliminations. Except it didn't do that, and ended up being another generic character elimination with the same tropes that everyone had grown to hate. It only lasted 6 episodes before being cancelled due to motivation loss, and to be honest I think it was for the better. God, the old name I had sounded so stupid. Eventually the series was rebooted, with production starting in 2024 and the introductory episode coming out last year. Unlike the original series, the reboot of NNCE only lasted 1 episode. Well, technically 2, but you get the whole idea. It got cancelled again after the channel's owner began facing harassment from an anonymous individual, one who was a former viewer of the channel, who got caught for hiding under another identity where he relentlessly talked down about how NNCE and other shows like stupid character elimination have more work put into them than, let's say, Mario Enemy character elimination. To the point he began maliciously attacking his detractors and doing heinous things. Simply because he can't handle the fact he was caught red-handed and was doing this just to gain attention. In my personal opinion, I think he's jealous that people like stupid CE official put their heart and soul into their videos and actually care about quality and not quantity. And it's sad because this individual was one of my viewers. If you have stuck around with this channel for a while, you might know exactly who I'm talking about. But I am not going to say who, nor will I talk about them further, since someone who reached out to me is going to be making a video about them soon, who I'll also keep anonymous. I'm sorry for going on a tangent that was off topic, but I really needed to get it off my chest, because I've kept it to myself for long enough. Anyway, back on topic. After some consideration, I have decided to bring back NNCE under a completely different name, Gilbert's Untitled Contest, abbreviated as GUC, hosted by yours truly. Unlike the reboot of NNCE, Gilbert's Untitled Contest will have 30 contestants in 3 teams of 10, instead of 24 contestants in 3 teams of 8. 4 of the contestants that appeared in the NNCE reboot will be returning in GUC, while the other 16 are brand new contestants. And you might be asking yourself, who are the contestants for this new series? Well, you're about to find out right here, right now, as they all have something to say.
Hi! Honestly, it's a shame that NNCE was cancelled, but sometimes things just happen out of nowhere. I am still excited to see what the new series has in store nonetheless.
Huh? Oh hello, I didn't see you there. But yeah, I'm one of the 14 contestants from NNCE that's returning, and before anyone asks, me and Cheese count as one contestant, like the Bitty Buds in Stupid Character Elimination, or whatever that show was called. This time I'll be joined by one of my friends. Well, aside from Cheese of course, hee hee.
Hi everyone, I'm back, and with a new voice. Now I don't sound like some middle-aged British man, because admittedly I didn't like having that voice since it didn't fit me. I just hope my younger brother won't cause any trouble for me or others, since he has a habit of flirting with female Pokemon.
Hello. If you're wondering, I was one of the returning contestants from the 2017 NNCE, and I just so happened to be returning for the new series, which I find a little odd, since the previous 2 were cancelled. But hopefully this new show will at least make it past more than 6 episodes unlike the 2017 NNCE.
What am I supposed to say here? My name is Grander, and I am looking for a suitable female companion. What's so funny? Was it something I said?
Oh hi. I was practicing my vocal abilities, which is something I wish I could have done if NNCE had continued. But yeah, I guess I'm back in this whole spiel. I haven't got much else to say, so I'll leave it to the next person who would like to speak up.
Hello, it's been a while. Also yes, I got a slight redesign if you couldn't tell. Well, slight redesign in 50 quotation marks since it's literally the same as my old one, except made to look more accurate to my goanimate depiction. And to those who are disappointed that I'm competing in this show, well, sucks to be you, but I'm going to prove that I'm not as bad as the community thinks I am and get as far as I can, since I'm tired of being a universally hated punching bag in these shows.
Hello. Just like what Dry Bones said, I'm also one of the returning 2017 NNCE contestants, and I am returning for the new show too. Except unlike Dry Bones, I was a debutant in the 2017 NNCE, but didn't make it far in the series since it got cancelled after I joined the game. So hopefully the new series doesn't meet the same fate as the previous two.
That's right. I'm returning too, and hopefully I get as far into the game so I can win. Whatever the prize is supposed to be. I really gotta find a way to get rid of the voice cracks I keep having.
Okay, well, I'm glad that I am getting another chance to compete in this show so I can get away from constantly having to deal with Sam and Scotty's bullshittery. Because Jesus Christ on a bicycle, I'm tired of hearing them bickering. Can I just get a break from them for once?
Well, I would like to correct whatever Grounder said earlier, and Sammy and him are back in the competition. And yes, I have a new voice. I think this one fits me, unlike the previous one I had. It made me sound like some character from a Disney film.
Hi, I'm another NNCE 2017 returning contestant, as well as a debutante. And before anyone asks, no, I wasn't making a fake VHS opening on this MacBook. I don't do that shit anymore.
Hi! I'm back, and this time one of my friends will be joining me. And yes, I still have this voice, but the creator still has a reason why he chose it for me.
Hi, I'll be competing alongside Cream. And yes, I know my shoes look too big for little peep standards, but the creator said I would look a little, well, strange if they were smaller. Or something like that. Anyway, I'll leave it to the next newcomer.
Hello, I am one of Dr. Eggman's Bagnicks and I am here too. Well crap, I forgot what I was going to say. But Robot backed me up on this one.
Hi. What my fellow acquaintance is trying to say is that we are here to cause trouble, I mean spice things up in the competition, or something along those lines.
Hi. And before you ask, yes, I know I look weird standing on two legs, but this is the best the creator can do, since I don't want to be an emotionless PNG image, which thank goodness I'm not.
Okay, I'm glad that I am away from doing sanitation duties in Robotnik's Fortress for once, at the cost of having to put up with Scratch and Grounder's idiotic antics. I was going to be in the reboot of NNCE, but I was cut out for some reason. So I'm happy I'll be getting the time to shine, even if I don't end up getting promoted for it.
Hola. Soy Dora, Dora the Explorer. And I'm here to tell you that I will be competing in Gilbert's Untitled contest. What do you think about that? That's great!
I have to wonder how many character eliminations that my kind have been featured in. I've lost count. Anyway, I was a background character in the NNCE Reboot's introductory episode, and also a recommended character in the first episode of said series, which makes no sense to me. But it really doesn't matter.
Hi. I'm another recommended character from NNCE, and also one of the few that doesn't use any custom assets whatsoever. Well, not like it matters though.
Hello. I'm Norman, and I am here to set this competition on fire. Well, not literally, but you get the point. And yes, I know this voice makes me sound older than I actually am. But what am I going to do about it?
Hello. I am Jolt's younger brother, and also a debutante from the 2017 NNCE. And yes, I know I took out my skull chopped from behind my back, but my hand ends up disappearing with certain actions whenever I'm holding a custom handheld prop, and I'm not sure why.
Hello. Yes, I know I look nothing like a steam engine, but what are you gonna do about it? This is practically how goanimators depict me at this point that I have gotten used to it.
Hello, me name is the very good cat person VGC Pringles. I was one of the debutantes from the 2017 NNCE, but I didn't make it into the game because the host is such a criminal bad user. And if anyone makes fun of my voice or how I look, I will make a grounded video out of you and report you and spy-scribe you.
Hi. I was another recommended character from NNCE, and after some consideration I decided to join the show, since I want to get away from being treated like shit by my family.
Hi, I am another NNCE recommended character, and you may recognize me from currently the most popular video on this channel. Even though I am mostly recognized from those shitty grounded videos people make out of me. Ugh, why does my legacy have to involve one of the many reasons why goanimate garnered the reputation it has had for over a decade?
Wow everybody. I'm happy to be on the show, and to be competing alongside Legit. I'm not sure if I have anything else to say, especially since I'm the last of the newcomers, so I guess I'll let the host continue what he has to say.
So, that's all of the 30 contestants that'll be in the show. And to those expecting Big Smoke to be returning, well, I'm sorry to say he's back to following that damn train. But let me know what you think about the current cast in the comments below. Now, as far as recommended characters go, I have been having second thoughts on whether or not I should make a form for it, because the last time NNCE had a recommended character form, people weren't using the correct boxes to type and I had been constantly modifying the rules. So I have tried to make the rules much more clear. If I see anyone breaking the rules of the form, such as typing in the wrong boxes, then don't expect your submission to make it into the show. Also, I have decided to add some limits to ensure I don't get backlogged with characters. You can only recommend up to 5 characters, with 1 response per person. However, if any problems with the form persist, I will have to move recommending characters to my Discord server instead. Because I don't stand for nonsense whatsoever. And as for the leftover recommended characters from NNCE, well, don't worry, I plan on adding them in Gilbert's Untitled contest as well. So be on the lookout. That's about it for recommended characters. As for voting, I plan on having viewer voting for this series, since I wasn't having fun with NNCE having contestant voting. And just like I said about the recommended character form, if any problems persist with viewer voting, I will have to move to the comments instead. Because I am aware that people are oblivious to the phrase, only 1 vote per person, and work around by using sock puppets in order to rig the votes and get someone they hate out. Well, I guess I'll just have to wait and see when I start making the series. But anyway, that'll be it from me. Thank you for listening to what I have to say about Gilbert's Untitled contest, and I will see you all around, hopefully when my old voice comes back.